Hi everyone. So this video is about customizing the UI for the authentication portal. So what I need to do is I'm actually working on an app that I'm going to publish, and I need to redesign that portal in a way that it matches the design of the app that I'll be publishing. It's called Business Development Stack. If you want, please follow that on LinkedIn. It's a very exciting AI type of product. So let's start. So by default, this is how the default authentication portal looks like. Um, there is this logo that I ordered at some point, and this is supposed to be AuthCrunch. So there is somewhere there is A and somewhere there is C. Um, and so I need to replace that with the logo for my own project. And so I will show you how to do that as well as customize some other elements of the UI. So the first thing that you would need to do, you would need to go off Crunch repository, browse to assets, portal, templates, basic, and there are a number of templates. We'll be modifying those templates. You can download them, and I will show you how to use them. So we also have, I have a config here. So my app, it has a config here, Caddy file, um, that we would need to modify the authentication portal directive to include the modifications to the portal. So I have I copied all the templates that I need, right? So the login templates, I added logo, and I will also add the banner. So and then we'll walk you through the modifications. So the idea here is that we need to modify some of those. So when I click, let's say on login, this one will be modifying heavily. We'll check this. We'll say auto detect. All right, that's in HTML. So this is a template, and that's Jinja template. So that's where we'll start. This is the default look of the authentication portal, where we have the logo, sign in, local. So we're going to modify that to match the project that I'm working on, which is business development stack. So let's start by looking into configuration files. So the project has a number of UI files. So I created a UI directory. So here is my banner. So the banner image is usually used to for social media purposes. When you share a link, um, the banner image would appear on social media. Then there is a fav icon, so that's the icon for the project, and we have the logo. Um, you will see that this is a transparent logo with a black font. This is important because that's this type of logo you can adjust to any other color, and we'll see how it's done. Now we'll be looking at modifying the following templates. We don't need really generic template, so we'll delete that. Um, we do need login template. That's the template that's responsible for this screen. Then there is another template called sandbox template. That's a sandbox template is used when authenticating. Um, then when person successfully authenticated, they will be inside a portal. So that's a portal template right here. Okay. And then finally, there is a who am I template. That's to see your token. That's template listed over here. And the register template, that's for user registration. At the moment, we will start by modifying the login template. So let's inspect this page. So one of the things that I want to point out, so there is a title, and there is a description, and there is an author. And I want to change these three things first. So here's how we do it. In the Caddy file, we'll uncomment um, these instructions: meta title, meta author, and meta description. So meta titles, and that's what will change the meta at the head of the file. So I will stop right now. So I restarted the server. We'll go back to the page. We'll refresh. and we'll inspect again. As you can see, the business development authentication portal now has sorry, the meta tags, this tag, this tag, author, description, it all changed. In fact, no, actually the title changed to BizDev Stack Authentication Portal. But what bothers me is this sign in, because I don't want to have a sign in. So how do I fix that? I'll modify the template, this login template. So let me change it to auto detect. So nicely colored. So first thing that I will do is I will modify this login template, and I will remove from the title, there is like a dash sign in type of a deal. So you can see in the portal there is like dash page title. So I removed that dash page title from the default template. And then that's number one, and that's how we'll be able to get it without sign in. Then what I did also, I added this OG image. So this is social media stuff that I was talking about. So I want to publish the banner image to this path. I want to specify that it's a JPEG and the dimensions of the image, right? So then what I will do is I will add a custom style to the heading for my custom logo. And here we'll have a logo that you just saw. So that would be the logo.png. And I will perform a number of filters with it. So I will change its color to match the color of 324960. How did they come up with that color? Well, there is a website that helps you with that. We'll show you in a second. So once I modified that style, I went to the logo and I changed the class from logo image to custom dash logo image. And I specified the new location for the logo itself, as well as the name for the logo. So those are the changes. Now, what did I do? So besides the changes in the template itself, what else do I need to do? Well, I need to go to the Caddy file and say, well, the banner, I will use static asset directive to say, take a file that sits within within this path, that banner JPEG, and expose it on the server under /auth assets images bizdev stack banner.jpg. Then I will say same for the logo, and we'll do the same for the favicon. So this three, and then I will enable the template login by saying template login and providing the path to the login template. So I save it. I restarted the server. So this is the configuration right now. So I'll go back and I'll refresh. Well, now we have business development stack. As you can see, there is a logo, right? And so original logo is black. So we'll go in and I'll show you what would be without applying this custom logo image class. So if I will uncheck it, this is how it would look like. And I was trying to match it to a specific color. So, and also make extra padding on the left, top, and right. So look how it changes. It becomes smaller because I'm applying padding of 1 AM. And then when I'm applying a filter changes the color of the black image to whatever I need it to be. So how did I come up with a filter? So there's a website, CSS filter generator. You provide the target color that you want, and it generates for you, it computes the color. So for example, this to come up with this color, this is the filter that you want to apply. That's the entire magic. Now I will log in using local authentication. So I will click here. I will provide the username, jovens, proceed. I will provide password for the user. And I'm in. As you can see, I have this screen where the logo is the old logo and there are applications. So let's see how we can modify this. Well, the authentication happens in the sandbox. So we'll enable the sandbox template And let's take a look at what changes did I do in the sandbox template. So once again, I'll change it to auto detect. So first of all, the template I added the custom logo, right? So that's a styling here. I modified the image where it's pointing. You can refer to the official template and see what it changed, and that's about it. And and maybe that's it. So once I modify that, so my sandbox page would change. So here I'm also doing filtering and padding. So now let's try to log in. Since we modified the sandbox table, let's log in with J Owens. We got in. We'll provide our username and password, and we are in. Now, unfortunately, uh, the logo did not change. Let me check. Well, that happened because I did not restart the server, and that could be the thing for you. I restarted the server. We'll provide the username, and now we're in the sandbox. You see, there is the URL. We're in the sandbox. So now I'm providing the password, and I'll be happily logged in. So now the look of the sandbox changed. So I'm in. Now within the portal, I now have the old logo, right? So I need to modify the files for the portal template. First, let's enable the template over here. So what did I change here? So, well, number of things probably. Um, one of them is the style for the logo, and then we have the logo here, URL, and then I have the page title for it as applications. What if I don't need that page title? So if you look at the page, I have applications, I have logo, and I have access to the following services. What if I don't care about having applications at all? What would I do? Well, I will just simply remove this and I would save. I restarted, and now this is how the screen looks like. You see, it's more or less okay. Um, the logo is a little bit bigger, but there are some ways to make it smaller. For now, it's all right. So once I logged in, I can go to my identity, and my identity now also has the old logo. Let's change it. What if we don't need to have the logo at all? So how would we go about it? So first, let's enable the UMI template, right? And what I did in UMI template, I just removed. So I didn't add the style for the logo because there will be no logo. I just simply removed the logo from somewhere here, and that's the whole thing. So now let's restart. Now I restarted the server, so I can go to my identity right now, and who am I? And who am I now doesn't have a logo. So I'll go back to the portal, and I will go and browse to the applications of the business development stack by clicking on my apps, which will in turn bring me to a completely different endpoint. Please help the project grow. Start the project on GitHub, like the video, subscribe to YouTube channel, connect with me on LinkedIn, and share your success story. And write a testimonial. That would be nice too. Yes, thank you very much.